Hello, it's Brendan from EDRMedeso, and in today's 2 minutes tips and tricks video, I'm going to show you how to submit a Fluent job to Ansys Cloud. So we have our model. It's a pipe section with 2 inlets. So we have our cold inlet here on the left hand side, and we have a warm inlet at the top here. We're going to be looking at how these two flows mix with one another within this pipe section. So our simulation is set up and ready to solve. So for bigger jobs, you might not have the resources to run it locally in a reasonable amount of time. So an alternative would be using a cloud compute option. So using a cloud computing allows you to use more powerful hardware than you have access to locally. So in order to run it, in order to run this job on Ansys Cloud, you need to have downloaded an cloud extension. And when you've downloaded this, you can then access it through the Ansys Customization Toolkit or ACT window. You enable this ACT window in the Fluent launcher when you first open up Fluent. So it's this window here. So you can see that there's a tick box here on the right hand side to load ACT. So when you tick that and start up Fluent, you'll then get a window like this one on the right hand side. So let's click on Launch Wizards and then Ansys Cloud. It'll just take a second just to connect and log me in. So click on New Job and let's call this job something like Pipe Analysis. And for the region, let's say that's closest to you. I've got 2 options here, either West Europe or North Europe. I'm going to select West Europe. And moving on down to the machine type. So this is going to be the virtual machine where the jobs ran. So you can see we have a few different options here. I'm going to select H16MR. And if you get stuck or you want some more information choosing, you can click the question mark here just to the side, and this has some details on the different machine types and what they mean. So you can see we have some slider bars underneath the machine type, and this allows you to select the number of nodes and the total number of cores. So for this machine type, we can run a maximum of 64 cores, but I'm going to move it back down to 16. You can also limit the time of the job, so you can limit how long the analysis will run for. And finally, there's the option to download the results after completion. So let's take that and just define where we want these output files to be saved. So select this folder, and then we're ready to submit the job to Ansys Cloud. And when you click Submit, Ansys creates a virtual machine with the hardware requirements we've just specified, and then it begins to upload the case file and runs the job on this virtual machine. You can see it's beginning to upload the input files. So let's just take a quick break while it's finished uploading and runs the computation, and we'll come back once it's completed. Hello and welcome back. So the job has now finished running. As we can see in this window here on the right hand side, we've got a message saying the job has completed. Let's just have a look in that folder where we said to download the files to. So you can see we now have some output files, so these can be used to review the results of the simulation. So that's how you submit a job within Fluent to Ansys Cloud. Thank you very much for watching today's 2 minutes tips and tricks video.